This time on Highway Thru Hell, a wreck on a river.
If anything's gonna go sour on us,
has Team Reliable
just run
on thin ice.
Who wants to tip?
A lost load.
Got a house that's sitting where it ain't supposed to be sitting.
Becomes a house of cards.
Easy.
Requiring towing.
Watch yourself!
Then,
Careful.
unraveling a mystery. Colin battles to get back online.
Rein in, man, rein in.
4:30 a.m. in BC's Fraser Valley.
It's coming down hard, bud.
Heavy winter rain is wreaking havoc on Highway 1.
Anybody got an update on the westbound? Closed.
Responding to the holdup in his 50-ton wrecker.
Some sort of a motor vehicle incident just on the west side of Chilliwack.
Is Al Quiring.
We got a police call, and I don't have a lot of information on it.
Any tow trucks there yet?
Sounds like a nightmare.
But Al isn't the first tow operator
Wreck or something, or construction?
to see what's blocking the highway.
There's an accident, yep. Oh my God.
Fellow driver Gord Boyd
Okay, not a fun part.
has just arrived to a bizarre scene.
Rolling up, and what do I find? A house.
Got a house that's sitting where it ain't supposed to be sitting.
No one said anything about a house.
Yeah, it's pretty much blocking the entire highway.
Big L coming through.
Al and Gord will have to work fast to get the mobile home off the highway.
We've got rush hour at issue. We've got traffic backed up. So we really got to get this thing out of here quick.
You gotta get the road open.
Oh boy, that's a mess.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option. On past recoveries, Al has seen just how fragile mobile homes can be.
Oh man, it's frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna pull on it a little here.
If that trailer comes down hard, the wheels go right through the floor.
Easy.
Watch yourself!
The house survived the recovery, but the tractor is still off the road.
They might have a hell of a time getting that thing out of the ditch.
Fun and games.
To speed things up, Gord and Al keep the truck and trailer connected.
I got about 4 feet here you can pull on.
And winching from opposite sides, gently guide the cab back onto the road.
Ideally, we bring this thing up and it'll still be drivable.
Just keep coming there, Gord. Watch out. That cable's getting real tight.
Hold on a sec, Al, hold on.
Keep coming back a little bit more.
Hold it.
Finally, the house mover is on the highway.
Almost cleaned up.
Now they need to open a lane of traffic.
If you want to move your truck, we'll be rolling here in a few minutes.
We know damn well that rush hour starts at 5:30 out in Chilliwack.
Westbound open?
Every morning without fail. And highways and the cops want that highway open.
They're working on clearing for one lane open.
A little bit of applied physics and away we go.
Somebody's worked really hard to purchase this mobile home.
There we go.
And so we're gonna do our best to get the guy back on the road.
We'll be out of here in a few minutes, I think.
That's what we do. We'll have this thing off the highway right quick.
The tractor is drivable, but will need some work.
We're gonna have to take the truck back to the shop for some repairs. We're gonna leave the trailer in the highways pull out.
Okay.
Is that okay if you open up this one?
Yeah, flush these guys out, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, and get them rolling.
Okay, road's clear.
Traffic from the valley to the west coast is moving again.
Pretty quick.
Yeehaw, road's open, boys.
Let's just drag her down the highway and away we go.
Yeah.
Good, we're out of here.
From the time we showed up till the time we cleared the scene was just a little over an hour.
We came, we saw, we did a little pulling.
Outstanding.
Amazing what you can do with 2 guys and 2 trucks.
"90 kilometers north on the Coquihalla Highway.
Couple lines on and see if I can walk them back a bit.
Cam rigs 2 lines to the front of the tractor.
2 winch lines for more control. Be able to pick it up on one side more than the other.
And with the driver's help,
Try and go back a bit.
he lifts the cab backwards over the barrier,
Okay, stop.
trying to keep away from the light post.
Okay. Nice and easy.
But as Cam winches,
Hey!
Anybody know what box khakis looking like?
on the Coke,
There's one down on the top of the no post down here.
Okay.
Cam Nino works beside a live lane
Oh. Hey!
to release a wreck from a concrete barrier.
Hold on. Nice and easy. Okay. Put your brakes on.
Just up the road,
Not all cleared up, but they got single lane.
Brandon alerts traffic to the recovery, but one lane remains open.
Traffic is still flowing. We don't have it closed down.
Cam has the tractor nearly off the no post,
Oh, we're not leaking fuel any, so that's good.
but the wreck still blocks a lane.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna pull back of his trailer.
Cam repositions the General, putting himself between oncoming traffic and the back of the trailer.
Well, anything can happen. Now the hustle's on.
He rigs to the rear of the trailer
Come on.
and will have to winch it straight back to keep it away from traffic.
We're gonna straighten out his trailer, get him into one lane here. Hopefully get him driving under his own power and back into the brake check. Ready?
But as Cam starts to pull,
Hey!
the driver releases his brakes too soon.
Just stop. You're blocking the lane now. What I want him to do is lock his brakes up so when I pull that trailer straight, it pulls the tractor under the trailer instead of going out into the live lane. I want to straighten his truck and trailer out so he's not blocking the lane.
The tractor is finally off the barrier.
Never.
Cam has the wreck out
Go.
and the driver on his way.
I feel good about this. Definitely feeling like I won this one. We're done. Yeah, you can clean up and go. Thanks.
Teaming with Cam was a great thing. If there's another one that comes up, sign me up. Let's go.
We're safe. Everything's good. Happy. Okay, there we go. I heard accelerate now, and I still got a smile on my face. I'm coming down the hill. feeling like $1 million.
Anybody know what's going on up there?
You're good, driver.
Later that day, in the Fraser Valley, some unfinished business is underway
Hey, Sparky.
at the Quiring Tow Yard.
We're gonna get noisy.
Al's team is taking the unusual step of repairing the tractor from the early morning mobile home recovery.
Taillight's in.
And his son, Kerry, is in charge.
We're just helping him out to continue on his way.
Just hours ago,
He landed himself in the ditch. There's a little bit of damage, that's expected.
Yeah, there's a few little aches and pains. We'll get her out of here.
It's not perfect, but we're getting there.
Kerry's learned a lot from his father about going the extra mile.
Riding along with my dad all those years, he's helped out numerous amounts of people.
In fact, the family's connection
Hook on and go.
to the mobile home industry goes back decades.
My mom and dad used to haul mobile homes through the 60s, early 70s when I was a little kid. I'm pretty sure they've gotten help along the highway for somebody too. So we'll just pay it forward and make the guy's day.
The repairs are done, and the driver is reunited with his rig, ready to haul away the house to its final destination.
I'm sure these guys appreciate the extra little bit of time and care from strangers. That's what tow guys do. They look after strangers.
"200 kilometers northeast, bottom of the slope,
And slippery.
is nearly vertical.
It's a bit of a drop to the creek bed. And if I slide off the top of that, I could wind up broken arm, broken leg.
Is he over the drop? He's on the ground now.
Adam reaches the bottom with the rigging, but is standing on thin ice.
Adam!
On the banks of the Coldwater River, near Merritt, BC.
Adam! Ooh.
A close call.
Oh, that's cold.
On thin ice.
Went up to about my knees in the water. Parts of my legs were burning. But I still have to finish the job.
Adam starts to rig.
It's looking a little bit cold down there. I'm glad I'm not Adam. Just one for now. I want to roll it over. Now this is a potential hazard for getting frostbite. So I need to get this job done and over with. We good? You ready?
Take up some pressure on the yellow line.
Rigging complete, Adam moves to higher ground.
Okay.
Team Reliable is ready for the ascent.
Come on.
But as James winches, the truck slides, threatening to topple onto its roof.
It'll make it a lot tougher. Son of a bitch. Bringing it back up the mountain. Come on. Is it on its wheels?
Yeah. Hold on. Let out some slack.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get the truck up the steep slope, Adam rigs a second line.
We good?
Giving James more control.
Okay. You got to pull the orange line in.
Okay.
Now, 3 tons of metal must crawl up the 60-degree slope.
Right now, one of the biggest challenges is the angle that the truck has got to climb up. It's almost vertical, especially at the bottom. There's a 30-foot section that's straight up and down. Adam, I'm switching sides of the truck. If anything's gonna go sour on us, just run.
I'm going that way.
Well, I'm in a kill zone. I could get seriously injured if the line breaks.
Okay, watch yourself.
Okay, you good?
James switches back and forth
Yellow.
between color-labeled winch lines,
Orange.
but needs Adam to guide him from below.
He's really close to the truck, which is not what I would normally want. But he also has to be my eyes down there.
Yellow.
Because I definitely cannot see anything.
Perfect.
With the truck pointing straight up,
Go.
the winch lines are under heavy load.
It's very dangerous. A chain could let go, a winch line could snap.
As it has on past recoveries, excessive load can snap a line.
She's all yours.
20 feet from the top.
You're gonna hit the tree. Hold on. Oh, stop!
See if you can turn the wheel. The wheels are turned right now. It's gonna throw us towards one tree, which I don't want. But if it hits a tree right there, we're pretty much screwed.
The truck's front axle was torn apart in the crash.
No, wheels are broken.
What?
The steering wheel won't turn.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Near Merritt, BC,
You're gonna hit the tree.
a high-angle recovery
Son of a bitch.
has hit a snag.
Oh, stop!
Reliable towing operators James Luke
1 second.
and Adam LeBeau are struggling with a pickup truck that's not lining up.
I pulled the truck up as high as I can. The tree's in the way. So Adam, I'm gonna get Mike. We'll throw a line down there and just...
To here and suck it that way?
Yeah.
To finish the job and steer the pickup around the tree, a second wrecker joins the battle.
Straight back. Okay, stop.
The 1-ton will redirect the rear of the pickup. Then both wreckers will bring it up to the road in a slingshot maneuver.
Just wrap it through the wheel. You ready?
Yeah, tighten her up a bit.
Okay, go on the red lever. Start bringing it in a bit.
Adam directs James and operator Mike Wolke from below.
Go orange, James!
Okay, hold on, Mike.
I got 2 operators above me that I got to work with. So I'm just making sure that
Bit more on the orange.
they're not fighting each other.
Okay, keep going, Mike.
Looking good.
The wreck and Adam
Lower the boom.
are finally up top.
Adam did really well. I'm pretty impressed with everybody today.
Yeah. Good job, buddy.
It's a great feeling. You want a hug?
You got it up, buddy.
Turn your truck sideways so we can get traffic through here.
Coldwater Road is opened up to local traffic.
Thanks. We have a flat deck to tow the truck back into town.
And as night falls, the driver of the pickup returns.
You know what? It just happened so fast. I was just expecting the hard thump at the end, and yeah.
Okay.
With a wreck secured and everyone safe, it's a job the reliable crew won't soon forget.
Everybody did an amazing job today.
You're good to go north. Keep the shiny side up.
Yeah, you guys, what's that coke doing? It's gonna get ugly.
60 kilometers southwest.
Coke's got a snowfall warning up.
An overnight storm has brought nothing but trouble.
One broke down.
Responding to a stranded trucker
Don't worry, boy, there's a wrecker on his way.
is Jamie's lead operator, Colin McLean.
All right, 10-4, copy that. Let me know. Oh, I just got off the phone with John. He's got a guy that's blown the transmission because he was probably spinning out.
Okay, you're good.
With traffic control in place, Colin backs down to the stalled semi.
I can't even see.
Paralyzed at the bottom of a long hill.
Let us go and do what we do. What happened? Transmission.
This particular driver's truck, he's blown the transmission.
What about the back? 13,000.
13, okay. The load on this thing is a bunch of steel scaffolding. When a trucker tells you how much he weighs, add 10,000 kilos.
She's done.
The loaded semi won't be an easy tow-up for Colin's wrecker, HR 126.
Usually when we're pulling these guys up the hill, they're assisting us with their drivetrain. This guy's just pretty much dead weight.
I'm gonna give you a bit of a run at it. When I start to go, just come off the brakes.
HR 126 isn't really designed for heavy pulling up a grade. More of a little highway hauling race car.
The 25-ton wrecker was originally a wreck, rescued by Jamie 4 years ago and rebuilt for recovery. But HR 126 was designed mainly for highway hauling.
I don't like doing this in my little truck. All right.
Colin will try to get the semi moving.
Oh, what kind of trick I learned?
Under engine power alone.
Come on.
But the dead weight
Bite, baby, bite.
won't budge.
It's not really grabbing. So I'm gonna have to come up with another plan.
Colin heads to the back of his wrecker
What do we got here?
and grabs the controls to his lines.
You can get a better bite a lot of times on winching than clutching a guy.
To get the stalled semi up the steep incline, Colin will switch back and forth between winching and driving.
I'll winch him up a couple more times into a little bit better flat spot area. Just trying to get him off the tip of this grade, and then we should be all right.
I'm winching him forward about 40 feet.
I'm just rolling forward.
Colin free spools out another length of winch line. But as he attempts another pull,
Oh, you're kidding me. The line came out of the drum. Oh, that's great. Awesome.
up the hill here. It's greasy.
On a steep section of the Coke.
Come on, baby, come on.
Colin's heavy tow up.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Has just unraveled.
But I drove a little bit too far, and the end of the winch line come out of the winch drum.
The line come out of the drum.
Happens.
Hey, John, my line come out of that drum.
I've got 150 feet of wire rope that's not attached to anything.
Colin and John work fast.
Hey, feed me some through.
To get the winch line back on the drum. But Colin...
Where's that hammer?
...has to be careful.
There's a plate on the winch.
Do I get a pry bar in there or anything?
A tensioner locks the line in.
That'll work. Perfect. Okay, don't touch anything or you'll rip my hands off.
It's a place where you can get fingers caught. So you really got to be careful.
Okay, winch it in slow. Keep going. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
The line begins to coil around the drum.
Keep going.
Just to get a couple of wraps on that winch line.
But the cable needs to be wrapped perfectly to finish the job.
Okay. When I back up and when I start to go, I'm gonna try and get over here into this stuff.
With HR 126 respooled, Colin tries again.
Come on. Get into it, get into it.
Finally, the 70,000-pound load.
There's the good stuff right there.
Is on its way.
Well, yeah, we're moving for now. That one was a little tough. We overcame.
Despite the unexpected roadside repair.
I can't believe I had that much trouble with them.
Colin gets the job done.
Now he's moving now, that's amazing.
And is ready for the next one.
Things are gonna get wrecked. Those things kind of suck, but as long as nobody gets hurt, then it's a good day.
Have a safe night.
"150 kilometers southwest, under clear skies.
Here is wide open.
Mission Towing rolls out to a call in the Fraser Valley.
We're bringing out to Mission Unit 9-0. We'll see what we got.
Operator Dylan Greenwood.
He said it might not come up on GPS.
And company boss Ken DePerry. Head to a work site.
We got a call from the customer. We needed a big wrecker.
Ken and Dylan arrive at a new subdivision under construction.
It's a very ritzy neighborhood. Very nice area.
They've been told to look for a cement truck.
Okay, there it is. Oh, wow, look at that. It's not a cement truck, it's a pump truck. And they are very heavy.
The 70-foot-long pump truck.
You got a bad night?
Ah, it's getting there.
Has sunk.
Heavy, heavy.
Into a soft driveway.
What do you weigh?
About 44 kg.
44.
44?
At 44,000 kilos, or nearly 100,000 pounds, the pump truck dwarfs Dylan's record.
It's over twice the weight of our wrecker.
and the massive machine must be at another construction site by morning. With extendable booms reaching 200 feet, pump trucks stretch across construction sites to pour liquid concrete. The truck's folding arms tuck back onto the vehicle for transport.
What are we gonna do?
Recovering the pump truck will be a huge challenge.
So we're gonna rig a little heavier and help it out of the driveway it's stuck in right now.
But as Dylan rigs,
We don't want to damage the pavement here.
Ken has another concern. Ripping up fresh asphalt and concrete curbs.
I'm worried about the new pavement because if we put our legs down, we will peel that pavement right back.
To anchor his wrecker, Dylan wants to drop his spades, but
We don't break this, we don't break the pavement.
he's overruled by his boss.
I'm gonna put no marks on this because it's brand new.
To winch the pump truck up the driveway, Dylan will run a double low line with 2 snatch blocks to maximize his pulling power.
Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, bring her back.
Dylan begins to winch.
Just easy.
But the pumper is putting up a fight.
Don't spin them, okay? Give a little bit. Little bit, stop. Little bit and stop.
Now Dylan's wrecker is being dragged backwards.
Our issue is anchor. I have enough pull. I don't have enough anchor.
A foot at a time.
I'm trying to overcome the weight that's stuck.
Tighten up.
You get in trouble here.
Oh, there. Whoa.
In BC's Fraser Valley,
Tighten up, Dylan.
Ken and Dylan are in a tug of war with a 50-ton pump truck.
Hold it. Dragging you back.
I'm just skidding back. That's the only thing. I have too much
I
pull.
know, but when you put another block on, it will make a difference. It'll make your load lighter. I'll show you.
Ken's solution is to add another snatch block. But Dylan has his doubts.
If it works, I'll give you $100.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
I'm confident Ken's plan's not going to work.
Hopefully, it'll make our pull easier.
Careful.
I can't. I need help.
I would like to just dig the spades into the ground and pull this thing up.
A little more. Right on.
But it's not worth fighting with a DeParin.
Makes it easier, believe me.
With the extra snatch block,
Okay, go!
Dylan winches while Ken jams blocks of wood behind the wheels
You're in real trouble, Kenny, if he starts spinning.
to keep the pump truck from rolling away.
Okay, come on back.
His hand inches from the 50-ton load.
Keep going, Dylan.
Watch yourself.
If you get too excited, then you start making mistakes. Then accidents happen.
I gotta back over the curb, Ken.
The boss's strategy
Wait,
isn't working.
what's that?
I have to dig in.
So Ken lets Dylan try it his way.
So I take the wood takes the load, not the curb.
Let's hope.
Using blocks to buffer his wrecker's weight, Dylan backs over the new curb.
A little more. Good.
At least I can dig my spades in as far as I can go.
Yeah.
And anchors his truck into the ground.
All right, hopefully she sits this time.
Okay, we're ready.
Firmly planted and closer to the target, Dylan pulls again.
We gained about 6 inches. Coming.
Yep.
Until finally, the hulking vehicle crawls up the driveway.
We're winning now.
Dylan was right. Put the spades in the dirt, sink them in. That really makes the difference.
Stop there. Whoa! We're over the hump. We gotta pull forward.
Finally, under its own power.
Keep going.
Pull the cable.
Yep.
Keep coming. Keep coming.
Just tell him to stop before he rear ends me.
Whoa!
The pump truck is out.
Woo! That's it. That's the winner. We got her.
Awesome. Thank you, Dylan. No problem. Anytime.
It doesn't always work the way you think it's going to work.
Yeah, concrete looks good. We didn't damage nothing. So there we go.
I think Dylan did very well on this job. He had the right idea.
I guess the old man owes me $100. Good, take care, buddy.
After a long night and a friendly bet, Ken and Dylan are homeward bound.
Ken was good. He's happy. As long as the boss is happy, that's all that matters.
$100 lighter, but I'm happy.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a terrifying moment captured on camera.
Oh, so many pieces.
Kicks Merv into action. A northern journey tests Jamie's iron will.
Wow, it's a rough road.
And
The other one's coming tight.
a towing legend suffers a devastating blow.
Ken has had a major heart attack.
This time on Highway Thru Hell, a dump truck tips towards disaster.
Truck's right in the air.
A historic haul
The Sherman tank chassis,
puts Al
Oh, man.
on the edge.
the express road to the bottom.
And a season of mishaps
Really disappointing.
as Jamie
I wish I had our rotator.
questioning the future.
Why do I do this? Why do I keep fighting this battle?
About to snow, eh?
For this time of year.
A late season storm
That's gonna be winter forever.
has hit the Coquihalla Highway.
You had one truck spun out.
Responding to the call, a 16-ton red wrecker
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
driven by 20-year-old operator AJ Case.
This is going to be my first time pulling someone up the hill, and I'm looking forward to it.
The medium-duty wrecker is seeing more action than usual.
That accident in the rotator has really hurt us.
Weeks ago,
Just a bad day for me.
Jamie's LA rotator
Cab blown right off the back end.
was heavily damaged in a crash.
Wow. Poor truck. Without the rotator, we don't really have that heavy recovery truck.
Go ahead to your left and off to the body shop.
Tonight,
I think this is our guy right here.
AJ learns his wrecker
One of the two of them.
will be pulling double duty.
This is him here.
This guy called us, so we're coming out for him. And then we can help the next guy.
What do you have as a load?
Around 10,000 pounds.
Okay.
This will be a challenge for AJ. It may look like a simple process, just pulling guys up the hill, but it's not.
His first Coquihalla tow-up on the hook.
Hello? Okay, can you put it in gear? Put her in drive, and then let me take off.
AJ prepares
Okay.
for a career milestone.
I'm quite nervous. It's the first time I've ever done something like this.
The truck's fighting for traction right now.
It's difficult. There's definitely some things that could go wrong.
Lots of snow.
On the Coquihalla,
This is my first tow up the hill.
AJ's ride
It's hard.
and chains are put to the test.
A medium duty wrecker like this, I don't have as much traction as a big wrecker would.
All right, give it some throttle and try and help me go up the hill here.
I'm starting to hear the chains going clickety-clack. They could just grab something and come right apart.
I don't want to stop on the hill here. There's a flat spot and that's where we'll stop. Okay.
Feels pretty good bringing this truck up the Coke.
You're good to go. Yeah.
A successful tow-up on the infamous highway.
It's very stressful. This is the first one I've done ever.
Is a massive notch in his belt. But AJ
Coming up on our second one for the night.
isn't finished yet.
I really don't want to break a set of tire chains because that'll just put me away for the night.
Arriving at the second semi,
Oh no.
he sees a bad sign.
Tri-drive trailer, does that mean you're heavy?
Yeah, 40,000.
Okay.
This wrecker is way too small for this. It doesn't have the weight.
I honestly don't know if I'm going to get this guy out.
But I'm still gonna give it a shot.
This guy is heavy. There goes the tire chains.
If you're a wrecker guy on the Coke, there's lots of things you learn, and one of them is
Everybody blows chains off doing pull-ups.
Right here, let go.
I could just give up, but I don't want to leave this guy hanging.
Without chains for added traction, towing is no longer an option.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'll winch you until we start to get over.
Okay.
Let's go.
AJ turns to his wrecker's 16-ton winch.
I'm fighting and fighting and fighting. It's like a slide at a playground. Really hard to just climb right back up.
AJ is forced to recognize his medium-duty wrecker
Are you kidding me?
is outmatched.
If I push my truck over the limit, I'm just gonna break it.
Your rear end won't come back out.
I'm gonna put up my white flag and I'm gonna call for some help.
I won't leave you stranded. I'll give you someone else to use. Yeah, but I can't do it myself, right?
AJ gives the extra job.
Hey there, do you have any heavies on the coat tonight?
To another company.
All right. Here's the driver.
Hi. Okay. 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 Thank you.
If you don't have the right equipment, you just gotta know when to call it quits.
I apologize, man.
No. You went over and above.
AJ made the right call. It would be very terrible for us to lose another wrecker.
Oh, still in there, eh? I'm waiting for a tow.
The guy that called us, we got up the hill, not a problem. I just wish I was able to do more.
Getting in a heavy wrecker would mean the world to me. But my time will come.
Thank you, driver. Hang on, buddy.
The next morning,
Blizzard.
back on the coke.
Tow truck's coming.
A 25-ton highway hauler rolls in.
We're just super busy.
With Jamie Davis behind the wheel.
I wish I had our rotator. Even though 130 is a big truck, I'm pretty limited. It's meant to go cross country on the pavement.
Jamie arrives to a semi in deep snow.
Okay. That's good. We continue to be very busy. Long haulers are doing their thing, but we've lost major pieces of equipment that are big in the heavy recovery side. Okay, grab that cable off. You're out there to take care of the customers.
Yeah, you're gonna be good just as long as you get off the road. Yeah.
I need that extra iron to fulfill those promises. Okay, let's get out of here.
It's been a long frickin' winter. Spring, bring it on.
120 kilometers southwest.
Damn, so that's what the time looks like, huh?
In the Fraser Valley, spring has finally arrived.
Warming up good.
MSA Tolling's 50-ton heads to a call.
It's gonna be interesting.
With Gersimran Van Wait, or Sim.
We're heading down into a farm here in Abbotsford.
Riding shotgun, his father, Kripal.
We are so excited to do the job. We don't have to ask for the help. We have the machinery to support the business.
Following behind in the 35-ton.
We love this truck. It's a beast.
Kripal's eldest son, Gersharn, or G.
Having the Moose is a big help. When you need a second truck with muscle and pulling power, it's a great winching truck.
Pulling into the field. They get their first look at the fully loaded wreck.
There's a dump truck that's loaded and leading pretty hard.
It was almost about to flip.
It looks pretty bad.
Oh, boy, boy, boy. This is not something simple. It's very tough. That's no good.
On a farm in the valley,
Okay.
Team MSA faces a fully loaded dump truck on unstable ground.
The dump truck was dumping a load, and there was a soft ground, and he tipped it over.
There's dump trucks everywhere.
Loads of nutrient-rich soil must be brought in to replenish fields washed out by floods.
This farm was flooded last year.
Over a year ago, historic floods devastated Abbotsford's farmland.
We need your boat license.
MSA was on scene, supporting the community in the aftermath.
Do you need any hay?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a 450 bales. You can have them.
We are feeling proud to be helping the neighbors and all the community.
Good, good.
Today, efforts to avoid future floods are on hold until they can recover the truck.
It's important for us to get this guy out so he's able to get back to work.
Let's just get him to scoop it out as much as he can.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the excavator in there and try to get as much soil out as possible.
Kaya bucket de naal operator hai
Operator hai munda.
It reduces the weight and it's much easier for us to work.
But the big machine,
The dump truck, it will flip over.
is the only thing keeping the wreck upright.
Let's just get rigged up. It won't come this way then.
Okay. We are going to hold the truck with the cables.
It will help stop tipping the truck.
Okay, go.
With the wreckers now taking the weight, the excavator can finally get back to work.
Good. We are ready to pull the dirt out.
He's gonna empty it now. And that was a good scoop.
With the 12 tons of soil offloaded, they can focus on recovering the truck. Sim,
come look at it,
leads the charge.
My sons are getting better and better.
Under the tailgate and through.
Now they tell me what to do.
That's all we need. Just throw that line over top. This line is going from underneath the truck. We're gonna try to kind of like cradle it and just lift it out of this hole. Okay, go.
Go.
Tighten it up a bit more.
More?
Yeah. Wait, hold it.
Hold on. Hold it there.
Our rigging.
Check the other side.
Beautiful day for a drive.
100 kilometers northeast.
It's Gord.
Up the Fraser Canyon rolls a big green wrecker. But Al Quiring,
Not every day is a tow truck day.
will soon be riding a different workhorse.
Some days we have bulldozer days.
His trusty D9 dozer.
It's a husky little machine. The job I'm doing today is a little bit off the beaten path from towing on the Coquihalla.
At the base of a Forest Service road. It's only the start of Al's journey.
Yeah, it's in the clouds, but we're going up somewhere up that way. We're gonna go and recover a yarder.
A yarder is a piece of logging equipment used to wrangle felled trees up extreme banks.
It's like a clothesline. Those logs come back to the yarder.
Today,
pretty steep grades and long descents.
Before the dozer tackles the journey ahead.
We're going up 4 kilometers of some of the worst logging roads.
It needs its front blade.
Because the weight of what I'm going to be towing, it's nice to have that extra 25,000 pounds on the front of the machine.
Supporting Al today
My dad's going to unload the blade for the dozer.
is his father, Bob Quiring. Bob has owned and operated Quiring Towing since 1975.
Hook on and go.
I grew up in my dad's tow truck. He's got a lot more experience than me.
It's not that heavy.
It's tough being in a father-son relationship and being boss and employee.
Should use your trailer spike.
But at the same time, it's a blessing too.
Beauty. Another day in paradise.
Okay, contact.
I'm happy to be working alongside him.
All right, thank you.
It doesn't happen as much anymore. So we'll cherish that as it is.
Okay, here we go. We're going mountain goating.
With a maximum speed of 7 kilometers per hour.
The dozer's a heavy ride.
Al sets off. Up 4 kilometers of punishing road.
Full body abuse. It's like being a punching bag, right?
Oh, man.
Highway just came out.
An hour and a half southwest. MSA's dump truck recovery
Okay, hold it there.
has hit a snag.
There's a lot of sharp edges. I'm really worried that our rigging will be damaged.
Kerpal
See that pipe there? There's enough pipes. Throw them in the line.
sees a solution with leftover irrigation pipe.
My dad is resourceful. Sometimes we just have to work with what we have.
Yeah.
But as they tighten up the fortified rigging, Sim
The diesel in there is not leaking, and it's gonna start leaking then.
Yeah.
sees another threat.
The fuel tank is bent. If we start pulling, the tank will bust and the fuel will be everywhere.
You should come in the front and just lift it right up, then the tank won't hit the ground.
Yeah.
Take that one out.
I don't think that's gonna fit.
With the 35-ton stabilizing the back and the 50-ton at the front, they'll lift and pull the dump truck onto solid ground.
That's it.
Walker Paul takes the controls of the 50-ton,
Go ahead. Pull your cable.
and G runs the 35-ton. Sim keeps eyes on the tank
You need to go up higher.
and coordinates the pull.
Wanna just go boom up more?
We need to lift it so we can create clearance for the fuel tanks to make sure they don't get punctured and leak.
Keep going up, keep going up.
With 28,000 pounds on the line,
Just like that.
Team MSA
Tell him he's got too much weight on him.
are on high alert.
Listening for any creaks and bangs. That tells us there's more resistance. It's caught up on something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
right in the air, man.
On an Abbotsford farm.
Hold on.
A 14-ton dump truck.
I'm watching.
Has MSA's 50-ton maxed out.
Getting the front end off the ground, it's not really working for us. We don't want to do any further damage.
Yeah, but what can you do now?
Okay, किधर है ड्राइवर किथे है?
Because it's not coming out smoothly, we have to do something.
Carlo, start Carlo.
With the driver now adding power from drive axles.
Whoa.
Coordination is key.
Tell him to not give it too much throttle. See if Dad can give him a pull forward. She's coming. Give her.
One last tug. And the wreck reaches solid ground.
The recovery is done. We are feeling great.
The fuel tank remains intact.
The customer's happy. We saved his truck from any additional damage.
Glad it's out.
The driver now can get back to his job, can help these people rebuild their farm.
All set, ready to go.
I'm almost semi-retired. My sons are great. They are taking the calls now and doing all the major work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's nice and clear.
An hour northeast.
Oh, man.
Al's hour-long ride on the D9
It's a bulldozer. It doesn't ride like an Escalade.
has finally reached its end.
Well, that was a shaky ride up.
The yarder he's come for is more than meets the eye.
It's a Sherman tank chassis. This all underneath took the Allies to freedom.
During World War II, the Sherman tank was the workhorse of the Allied ground troops.
After the war, there was a huge surplus of Sherman tank chassis converted into logging equipment. It's cool.
Now, Al's tasked with removing the former tank.
We got to clear this machine out. It's going in to get repaired. Actual military towing equipment. Okay.
Al's big dozer hooks on.
This is all easy. The fun part is going to be going down.
With a combined weight of 200,000 pounds, Al begins the 4-kilometer journey back down the mountain.
It's a steep, windy slope.
There's a lot of momentum, a lot of power.
Last thing you want to have is things get out of control.
If you go off here, there's the express road to the bottom.
Al clears the cliffs. But Nearing the bottom.
Friction.
The steep terrain.
Lots of friction. Brakes are getting real hot.
Takes its toll on the dozer.
Dragging the brakes all the way down. The brakes are near on fire. Brakes are hot.
On a steep Forest Service road.
Brakes are near on fire.
The heat is on for Al's 200,000-pound tow.
Just let things cool down for a minute. Well, you stop while you can. Trying to stop later when your brakes are failed, it's not going to end so good.
After some time to cool off.
Here we go.
Al's D9 is back on track.
Shaky.
Finally, Al's 4-kilometer journey comes to an end.
We're down. I'm glad we're out of there now.
With the yarder loaded and on its way.
Good job there, guys.
Al hits the road.
This winter we had some different jobs working on the Coquihalla, the Fraser Valley, or up in the back roads.
As different as it possibly could be.
That's probably the biggest thing that keeps me going back.
Right on, bud.
150 kilometers east, in British Columbia's southern interior, Reliable Towing's military rotator is on a back road quest.
There's some big rocks we gotta crawl over.
With operator Andy Cullen.
It's a fun experience to learn what it's like to drive these old military vehicles.
Along for the ride,
Sounds like a good time to me.
James Luke.
This is the first time I've been up here. It's going to be an adventure.
Today we're going to go and recover a broken down 4x4.
But before they reach their target, the pair make a quick stop.
When the settlers came through, this is where they used to put their horses up at night.
Kind of cool.
The old horse barn is one of the original buildings from way back.
All built by hand, no chainsaws. This is definitely not something you see every day.
But the barn is more than just a historic artifact.
From here it turns into more of a trail.
It's the start of the Whipsaw Trail. A pioneer route blazed in 1849 by fur traders. But more recently, it's become an off-roading playground and an area
Getting ready to take this group up here.
Andy knows all too well.
Spare time, I like to go out off-road, get away from where the cell phone works.
But today,
now comes the fun part.
Andy's tackling the narrow trail. In Reliable's 6x6 rotator.
It's about 3 feet wider than what normally goes through this trail. Jeez! It's a pretty rough trail in a military truck like this.
Whoa. It's a goat trail.
Ah! In the mountains south of Princeton, on the Whipsaw Trail, Andy and James are running a backwoods gauntlet.
I'm getting whipped with branches. I love it.
It is the bumpiest ride I've ever had through here.
Take the shortcut?
Andy is in his element, putting the military rotator to the test.
Off-roading's the best.
Up ahead,
There it is.
Andy spots their target.
Yep.
But with the shortcut,
Oh my God.
there's one more obstacle to overcome.
There's always the chance it could get stuck. And then we're stuck.
It's deep.
But that's what that truck's built for.
Safely on the other side, the team gets their first look at the pickup that didn't fare as well in the water.
The floor mats are soaked. Everything was soaked.
Mechanically, the truck is possibly pretty damaged. You never know.
With Andy at the turret controls, James rigs up.
Should be good there.
Now to make it out with as minimal damage as possible.
Okay, let's go.
Nope, I'm not going through the swamp. With all the tight corners, it's going to be extra challenging.
The 27-kilometer journey.
Whoa.
Back down the Whipsaw.
Nerve-wracking with the truck swinging on the back.
Is made even tougher. By an unwieldy load.
Why is it swinging so much more?
We need to take this one slow. Make sure we don't cause damage to the vehicle. We gotta be extra careful.
As they pass the old horse barn, the road flattens out.
Definitely not an average job for us. It's pretty awesome.
And it's happy trails for the team.
Can I get out and get it?
We'll go up there again soon.
Success. Away we go.
Reliable has grown a lot over the last 3 or 4 years. No matter what comes our way, we'll have people there to get the job done.
Woo! Love it.
Anybody tell me what Highway 1's like?
120 kilometers west.
That's pretty quiet.
In Hope, BC.
It's gonna come tumbling down.
Jamie takes advantage of some downtime.
Okay, Giver.
to improve the safety of the shop's wood stove.
We've been just non-stop. So whenever we can get a chance to catch up, we do.
All right. Good.
It could cause us a big fire. We don't want to have that. All right, going up.
The new stack is a protective step against any more unwanted disasters.
The heavy wrecker business is a tough business.
Okay.
It's hard work.
This past winter, Jamie was hit harder than ever.
It's a pretty serious flame.
Not only did we have the Mac burning,
Wow.
but now the rotator getting smashed up.
It was a sheet of ice.
Really disappointing.
It took me right to the bottom. In such a dark place,